Hello and welcome to My Dream TV I Am Possible podcast. I'm Rashmy Nair, your Mrs. Universe USA Petite 2025. And today I am here with a very special guest. But before we jump into that, let me also let you know that My Dream TV is a platform where your dreams turn into reality. So we are a team of passionate storytellers, creative visionaries, and experienced professionals. We are committed to creating engaging content and unforgettable experiences. So we have experience in fashion, in talk shows, lifestyle, talent competitions, pageantry, and whatnot. So we inspire and we bring you so much entertainment to this global audience. So without much ado, let me introduce to our guest for today. She is Miss Shilpa Dhawan. What can I talk about her? She is Mrs. Elite International Diva 2025. There, I said it. And that's just not her one title. She has lots more. But since we have her here, let's welcome Shilpa Dhawan and talk to her and know how she's doing, what she's doing, and how she manages to do a lot of things. Right? Hello, Shilpa.
Hi there. Hello, everyone.
Welcome. So good to
Thank
see
you.
you. You look pretty. I love that crown. Oh my gosh.
Yes, I love this crown too. This was like a very, very different kind of crown. So my eyes were on that crown. So I love it absolutely.
All
Yeah.
right. So now that you're here, I want you to list out your titles. What all have you won? Let's start from there.
Oh, wow. You put me on the spot. But okay. The most recent crown that I won was the Miss Diva International Elite 2025. That was, the one that happened in the UK Parliament. I was very, very honored to receive that award. So my journey started last year. So last year was like one over the other. So I started the first round that I won was Miss Bharat, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Again, an elite category. That was 2024. Then it was just this one crown. I think I was not satisfied, and I kept on and on and on. So I won a few more titles. I won Miss South Asia first runners up. Then I also won Miss X Factor, X Factor Queen, South Asia in 2024, and then I also won Miss World in 2024. That was first runners up.
Man, I'm super impressed. I cannot even keep a track of it, but that's amazing. That's great work.
Thank
And
you.
I was there when you won the crown, the Mrs. Elite.
I
So
know.
I know how excited you were, and you totally deserve that crown.
Thank you so much. Thank
So
you.
tell me about it. You are into financial, right? You are in the financial industry, so that's your profession, but fashion is your passion.
Yes.
So how do you do it all? I also know that you have your own designer line. So how do you balance financial industry and the fashion industry together?
In one sentence, I would like to say it's all mental conditioning, mind conditioning, right? I can, if you may allow me, I can just give a small background story as to you can relate it more, right? So
Sure.
I had my daughter in 2020, which is the COVID peak time, right? And then I had plans, okay, because I'm alone, I live alone, and I chose the path of, single motherhood by choice. So I had plans, right? Okay, once I have my daughter, I'm going to have my mother over. She's going to take care of my daughter and me and support me, with the journey. But all of that just tanked because COVID happened. There was a complete lockdown, and I was in shackles totally with this newborn, no idea what to do with it, right?
Right.
But then I had to put myself together.
Yes.
And I tell myself that this is, if anybody can do it, that's me. And then another why I'm telling you the story because it also relates to why fashion, and because after the birth, the delivery, right? My body got totally out of proportion in terms of my size. And I've been a person who always, took care of myself, like, always had to look certain way, just very conscious about how I carry myself.
Yeah.
But again, then when I saw myself after the delivery, because I was alone, again, I had to put myself together and say, okay, you know what? If I have to do it, I cannot let this go like that. I don't want to lose myself because often I heard that once you are a mother, you have no life. Your life is only the baby. But I wanted to break that stigma. I'm like, no, this is my choice. I chose to be a single mother. That doesn't mean my life is over. So it was just mind conditioning. And I'm telling myself over and over again that I can do it. I can do it. And then, yeah, I put myself back together and I started, whenever I got a little time, I started like, running or working out at home and my child would sleep.
Yeah.
So it was a long journey, a very tough journey. But then when I came back to my size, right, I happened to chance upon this My Dream ad,
Yeah.
we are hosting this New Jersey pageant. And I discussed it with my friends. I said, what do you think? What do you think? Should I go? Should I go? And they're like, absolutely. And I was like, maybe I'm not ready. And because I've lost that confidence and all, but they really, really pushed me to enter this world of pageantry. Boom, and it started all there. So
Yeah.
my earnest thanks to My Dream TV, who actually gave me the platform to
Right.
relaunch,
Yeah.
post my motherhood to
Yeah.
be,
I would say My Dreams TV is actually the spark that many women are actually wanting to get, right? It is that spark where it's like a rebirth for many, at least for me, This was a place when I found it, I went for the pageant and it completely changed how I saw the world, right? It
Right.
brings you so much confidence. Even if you don't win, this is an experience that you should have. And
Yeah.
it allows you to
Not
go
about
back and
it's not
reconsider. Yeah.
correct. True that. It's about meeting people, like, listening to their story. It's like they're full of empowerment,
Yeah.
it's like enrichment. So
Yeah.
I personally learned so much from other people. I became friends with so many people. We hang out together and then it's like how do I say? Those friends, those girls, one or two girls that I'm really close to has become a part of my inner circle, because we could relate to each other.
Right.
Yeah.
So going back to your story, listening to your story, you broke the stereotypical, like the conventional, traditional concept of family. And you said, no, I'm going to raise it by herself. I'm on my own. I'm going to do this by myself. That kudos to you, girl. Like, I think that's your story is very inspiring to many women out there, because everybody like who are in that situation, they don't know what to do. They're like, am I enough? Is it okay? Can I do it? So you stand there standing tall and proud saying that, listen, this is nothing. I won 5 crowns. I manage, I work, I have a profession, I have passion, I have my daughter, I do it all. So kudos.
It
You should
sounds
be
very easy on the surface, but it's not easy. It's very hard to manage. But then, networking comes very handy. Right? That's when
definitely you don't find anything without working hard. Like,
oh yes,
My Dreams only give you the platform, they give you a crown, but it's up to you how you market yourself and how you put yourself out there, right? It's always like hard
the
work.
endeavors that I'm into, I make sure that my child is my first priority. I don't want to jeopardize my quality time with my child. So I manage my work, my my pageantry life or my passion line in a way that it's not impacting my little one.
Right.
So,
How was your experience in London? How did you feel after you won one more title? Like, it's as if, you're going to win. How was that feeling?
it was to be honest, it was very overwhelming feeling. Being first of all, it's hosted in such a prestigious venue. This is the House of Lords. It's a Parliament, UK Parliament, and happening to meet being crowned by Lady of the House herself. So it was a great honor. And I was thrilled to be honest. I was really very excited. Yeah.
Like House of
I
Lords.
came out as a different person. How do I say this? Coming back to the US, I was a different person after winning.
I know, like House of Lords, UK Parliament. Come on.
Yeah.
I felt like we were the chosen ones to be there. Like you are like the chosen, the blessed ones, I would say, right? And it did not come to you easily. You worked hard for it. You earned it.
Of course. And then also the interesting thing is the gown that I wore was styled by me, right? For my brand is Lashkara.
Wow.
So that was my own design. And then when it was on social media, right, people saw that because I also put like a little reel saying it's designer this, stylist this, whoever did my makeup, I gave credits to her. So after I posted that reel, a lot of people reached out to me. And then I started getting work as a personal stylist. So now it was a win-win situation for me because now I got some orders where I had to plan wedding attires.
Yeah.
In a family where there's bridesmaid, they want similar clothes. So I had to kind of give a little twist and give them some clothing. So I started designing for them as well.
That was my next question. Like how you said you were also a personal stylist. So kudos to you. So you have a lot of clients, your business is flourishing, I guess.
I'm getting there, but it's a good start. So to me, I take a lot of time. I want to study the personality, study the, look at get to understand the client's need, right? Again, what the body type is, what is the colors that we could look at them. So it takes a lot of time to actually put everything together. And so, one
So
day
apart from that, do you have follow any other passion, any other hobbies, or is it all fashion?
No, I do have hobbies. I like to read.
Okay.
But me and my daughter, we swim together. So that's our to-do thing on the weekends.
Right,
So
right.
yeah, listening to music, and I work out whenever I get a little chance here and there. I steal time and I work out whenever I
Yeah.
can. Yeah.
So again, winning a crown, it's not just about beauty, right? This is not like beauty pageant where you win and then go back and sit at home doing nothing.
Yeah.
So we all have a cause, a purpose, even if it's to inspire others, empowering, working towards domestic violence, whatever that is. So what is your cause? Like, what's your purpose?
So I did, after winning my first pageant, I did a lot of podcasts, right? Especially somebody reached out to me to do a podcast for Mother's Day. And that podcast, I rose my voice, I want to support aspiring males and females who want to become parents by choice. By no means I'm saying I'm advocating this, but I want to support, my fellows, both sexes to actually embark this journey of parenthood. Yeah. So I did a lot of people actually reach out to me to, get some more understanding, that what are the true how do they know what are the do's and don'ts, pros and cons, what are they getting into, right? Because not everything is listed even on the internet. There are a million blogs. I used to read them too, but hearing it from firsthand from the person who actually went through this makes a lot more difference, right? Yeah. So I tell them that this is not easy journey. This is very, very tough undertaking for a lifetime. But if you put your mind, if you have good support system, you can do it. Yeah. Yeah. So I know, but when I did it personally, I had a lot of stigma that was attached to this. I had to go through a lot of nonsense, basically. So not even the outsiders, within my own family also. I mean, extended family. Being an Indian, right? You know how our culture is, having a kid without marriage. Oh my God, that's a big no-no, right? So when I broke the news to my family, even my parents reacted a little bit, but they understood. They're like, okay, you know what? You live your life. We don't want to rob you of a motherhood, right? If that's what you really want, our blessings are with you. And those two people were the only ones I need blessings from. There, I embarked my journey. I started my procedure, the IVF procedure and everything. And then when I told everybody else that I'm, become a mother and this is my child, a lot of people spoke, behind my back. Yeah. There were a lot of judgments passed, but I'm not going to stop anything from do that. I am very proud to be a single mother by choice, and I take pride in raising my child, single-handedly, and and that's what I tell people, whoever wants to be parents by choice. I tell them, follow your inner calling. If you really want to be parents, do it. Your culture should not stop you. What people will think, stigmas and, misconceptions, but that should not really stop you. It's about you. It's about love, the pleasure that you get in becoming a parent. Nothing can replace that. So.
Oh, totally. And with your experiences, you are sharing it and you have become an advocate for that. You're like, okay, come to me, talk to me. I can inspire you. I can motivate you. I can help you. So that's a great cause. I have had friends who wanted to do this. And as you said, family, friends, they are all talking ill about you. This is not something that has been accepted by the society.
Yeah.
But this is a time for a change, and I'm so glad our title winner, how many? 5 title winner, is out there showing the world how to do it all. Oh my gosh. I mean, we are super impressed with you. I cannot tell you how much
Thank you so much.
proud My Dreams TV is. So also let me ask you, has life changed? Like now you have all these crowns, you walk outside, do people recognize you? Has life changed in any other ways or?
It is. I mean, it's so funny. People call me the Queen of Jersey.
Oh
my friends and extended friends of friends of friends. It's just but the life has changed. I would say I look at myself differently in a good way. Yeah. So I feel like I have a lot of responsibility. So I'm a role model to a lot of people as well, because people reach out to me. People want to take advice. People want to take suggestions. And when somebody coming and telling me I just want to be a bit like you, that's very, very for
Yeah.
pageant.
That I would say is a biggest compliment when somebody says that.
So
You feel like you have accomplished something in life when somebody
so
wants.
because of that, I feel like I have a big responsibility and I have to be, I have a different outlook towards life,
Right.
not in my house, but even outside, I have to maintain that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Like when you say that, you have become like a local celebrity out there, right? I'll make sure when I come to New York, we got to meet, we got to catch up.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's looking so
So before we wind up, it was amazing talking to you. You are so inspiring, and I hope your words get out and more people get to listen to your story and get motivated and inspired by your journey. But is there anything else that you would love to talk to your followers? What's your advice? What's one single piece of advice that you would follow and want to share with others?
Just one piece of advice, right? That nothing's coming in life easily.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna, knock at your door and give you everything on the platter. You take one step, everything else will follow. Just
There
take
you
one
go.
step, one step. That one step is needed, everything else will follow. The whole universe will come together to help you out if you take that one, starting step.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's amazing. That's very simple, but everybody can follow. It's very basic, but then you can follow that path.
The scale of judgments, people, so they don't realize they have all the power inside.
Yeah.
The whole universe is inside you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take that step.
Yes.
Jump. Take that leap, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Take
Yeah.
the leap of faith and move on. And there is an unseen power around us, right? That is always there.
Yeah.
That layer of protection is always going to be there.
Yeah.
Just have a clean heart, good karma, and move forward, march forward.
Wow, I like that.
Yeah,
That's so cool. Well, thank you so much, Shilpa. It was amazing. Love your words of wisdom. I hope, as I said, I hope people get inspired and may you win many more titles and may you become not just a local celebrity, an international celebrity in future. And good luck to you.
Thank you so much. Thanks so much for having me over. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye.